Testing, testing. There we go. Wow, OBS is having a lot of fits this morning. Does not want to broadcast the audio. What the hell, man? What the hell? Okay, anyway, here we are. We are here. Good morning, everybody. Good Saturday morning. Alright. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, we're down here near Ogden. We still need that one town of St. George. So, we go to cargo. Good Saturday morning. How is everybody this Saturday morning? Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I'm still trying to wake up myself. Ah, man. If somebody told me it would have been this hard to wake up today, I wouldn't have crawled out of bed. I just laid there. Oh. Mm. So we need to go to St. George, or at least go through St. George, So if I can get a load going to, let's say, Las Vegas, yeah, Vegas would work. Searchlight. Maybe even King, because King is down that way. Oh. Sorry, but that had to get me a little nicotine going there. Alright. Let's see. Washington. Going to Phoenix. What else we got here? Astoria. Clifton. No. Let's see. Alamogordo. Salem. And Clifton. Carson City, Nevada. Oh, it's over there. Prim, Nevada. See that? I'll go down through there. We can take that one right there. TVs. There's Mr. Galaxy. How are you this morning, sir? Oh, wait. No. How's it go? How you doing? Yeah, there you go. How you doing? Well, so far, that's the contender. Prim, Nevada, that's the contender so far. Kingman, Reno, Las Vegas. Moab. You know what? I remember what it was I wanted to do before I did any of that. Oh, still trying to wake up over here, man. Tell you what. Last couple of nights have been long. Man. We are now in our International Pro Star. We're actually going to go upgrade our trailer just a hair bit. 48 foot, spread axle's good. It looks good, but it isn't going to handle all the loads that everyone wants to ship. We're going to need something a little bit bigger in order to accommodate everybody, so unfortunately the 48 foot spread axle is going to have to go. And yes, I am going to be staying with the in-game trucks because, in fact, I was talking to Mama Trucker, and we're going to try to get a little hubby wife thing going and see if we can't make his turn real quick. Push that pole. Okay. Hubby wife thing going and see how it works. Mr. Deavante in the house. How are you today, sir? Good Saturday morning. Waking up with the bowl of cereal and the cartoons and the whatnots, and I'm feeling my post toasties today, if you can't tell. I don't know why, I just woke up in that mood. How is Mr. Deavante today? Yeah, Mr. Galaxy, if you wouldn't mind throwing up some links up in there, and you looking over them commands. And if y'all have any suggestions on commands, please feel free to inbox me on Discord, and I will make a list, and we will get some more commands put in chat. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, that's a red light, that's a red light. Oh, got stopped. Look at that. Look at that, look at that. Now it's green. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Your sister had a hissy fit and broke it. She's over 18. I'd say make her buy you a new one. That's how it go in my house. Anyway, you break it, then somebody else's, you get to replace it. And I have some new music on the way. Oh, yeah, I'm on that one. Okay. Now I got talking to my composer and told him about how it was going through my head, and I think I gave him an idea. He's sitting down and working on that as we speak. It's gonna have like this Jason Aldean, Bon Jovi, Kid Rock, all kind of mixture going into it. Yeah, he's really good at remixes, so we'll see what he comes up with out of that. I'm right downtown in this little city here, the city park. Huh. You know, in a lot of situations, cops would be running the other way right now, so they wouldn't have to give me a ticket. A hell of a place to put a dealership way back here in the corner like this, but you know. Alright, let's see here. Maneuver. We are going 353 footer. Yep. 53, 53. Yeah, I call it good. Yeah. Alright. I'm all hitting the damn button like I'm trying to go. Oi. Oi vey. It's like I'm trying to open the build menu. Let's see here. Looking for Las Vegas. Or, oh, you know what? Helps if you hit that right there. Yep, there we go. Clifton. Oh, I'm looking for loads going to Primm, Nevada, Las Vegas. Primm, Nevada. TVs. There's some TVs. Want to take some TVs? Let's take some TVs. Alright. Now, with having a longer trailer, it is going to be take a little more room to back in places, but hey, get that little turn. Turns are going to be a little wider. Come on. Oh, really? Really? Gonna drop the gate on me like that? Really? Come on. Where's the stupid train at? There he is. Come on. He's actually got some length to him now, you know? No, she won't. As long as she don't find out what happened there, I'm good, man. Because you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Till it follows you home and says, "Surprise, I'm your wife." Besides that, she hates gambling, so I doubt she'd even want to go to Vegas with me. Although I can say this, my 22nd birthday, I wound up in Vegas with $10 in my pocket. Walked into the TA truck stop out there, and they had a few slot machines in there. I thought, you know what? I want to try. I put that $10 in that slot machine on my 22nd birthday. Walked out with a little over $150. So I was able to eat for a couple of weeks on that. On the interwebs. They have to get video proof first, dang it. I don't know. I'm one of those guys. I'd be willing to get married by Elvis. Do you take his Uncle Brendan over to be your lawful little husband? Uh-huh. I'm just a Uncle burning love. Now I'm gonna have that song in my head all day long. Well, I'm going down to Northwest Arkansas. I'm back over in the cliffs. I don't keep this up too long today. I I got my normal run like I always do, and it's always ready by about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that return trip. So if I can grab my album on a little early, I'm gonna go ahead and take it and be back before dark. It just won't take long to get down there and back. Not only that, after the last couple of days I've had, I'm ready for a nice easy day. Now this is gonna be a little difficult here, y'all. I mean, honestly, you look at this turn. That is a sharp turn. Okay, so maybe I didn't need to take it that wide, but hey. You know, Devontae, I almost swear up and down you've been casing Vegas to rob it. You know how many cameras are everywhere? I bet the thought has crossed your mind at least. You're gonna see now big headlines. The Bellagio Casino has been robbed. Man, they steal money from everybody. What are you talking about? Them mobsters knew what they were doing when they built that place. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're going to be able to do this in a straight back. This is something I would do here on the yard, and people look at me like I'm nuts. Oh, man, you should come over to Louisiana. Over in Louisiana, you play in the casinos over there, or they used to anyway. You go in there and play in the casino and have credits on your game card. You can walk in that little buffet there and eat for free. That was over in Shreveport, Louisiana. Ah, Tunica. I just thought of that. Tunica, Mississippi. I only ever got to go there when I was a kid, and my grandparents went up to the casino. They dropped me off. The game room had its own. They had the game room had its own building out there in front of the casino, and I stayed out in the game room and played the entire time they were up there. The game room itself was nice. Of course, we did the family thing. We went over to the Civil War monuments the next day, but that first night in Tunica, I spent like 3 hours in that game room alone. Had this one game. What was that called? I never gamble much. I, I played, some amateur poker and stuff like that. And when it come to slots, I had a firm belief that you only played slots on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. And the reason is the slot machines were programmed to pay out so much per day. Well, you go on days like that, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, there's nobody there playing. They're all with their families at home. Well, here's why I say that. I was working security back home, and make this turn real quick. And on my way to work on Christmas Eve and New Year's, I stopped. I went left a little early and stopped in there, and it was the casino itself was pretty dead. So I went in, I played a little bit, and of Christmas Eve, I walked out with around a little over $1,800 in my pocket, and that next New Year's Eve, I did the same thing. Walked out with a little over 2,200. I kind of figured out the numbers game on that. Let's see here. This is gonna be a 7-hour trip. I've got over 24 hours to get there, so we're gonna run up here, up the road a little ways. When it gets dark on us, we're gonna pull over. I think I'm gonna try to run it overnight. Miss Mary Lizzie in the house. How are you doing, Miss Mary? I need to get that command put in there, Devontae. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. But you know what I do have in there? You put exclamation point. Ooh. Keep your eye on the road, big boy. And you throw in a N-E-R-I. Whoa, hello, Greyhound. Whoa! Whoa! That's what I get for driving and chatting. Miss Mary Lizzie, we got to get her to 500, guys. I am stoked. I am ready to see her and KJ in that at a permadeath co-op thing they're going to do. I'm like stoked to see that still. Telling you, I will be the number one fan of those live streams or videos, whatever they put out. You are not stupid. Don't start. Hey, there's a reason I turned off damage if I'm chatting. Oh no, we just need 500 for that permadeath thing, man. That's all I'm waiting for. One step at a time. I know, man. Here I am doing 90 and a 70. Now, Dave Monte, if anybody's a stupid one, it would be me because I don't know how to set up them chat commands like that. uh, when I get some time, I'm gonna get with Miss Mary or Reaper or somebody and figure out how to do them. Uh oh. Okay, I see him shifting to my lane up here, so I'll just slow down. Stay right here. Come on, Mustang, cut me off like you're going to. I already know it. Well, you're not gonna do it. Okay. See, now if that had been real life, that Mustang would have cut me off in a heartbeat. Alright, 8 o'clock, we're gonna go ahead and pull it on over. 10-hour break, that'll put us at 6 o'clock in the morning leaving. So, yeah, it's a good time. Yep, there's the rip-off Flying J. Or this would be a pilot. It's a small one. So this would be the rip-off pilot. Get this thing parked. Woohoo, look at that. Nice easy parking there. And we'll take a nap. Well, the 10th Mother's Day. Really? We're going to have a special Mother's Day stream for Miss Mary. We're going to do something special that day. You know what? I do need some fuel, so we'll pull right over here first before we leave. More of the afternoons. You go in the mornings, and people are really grumpy. You go in the afternoon, late afternoons, and people are in too big of a hurry. Usually, I prefer about mid afternoon, and the reason being is a lot of people are either still at work or they're taking a nap on weekends. So you can get where you need to go on the highways pretty easy. And while they're trying to rush around that evening to get everything done, you're at your stores delivering. By God, I'll buck against them too. You watch. Yeah. But yeah, you start off in the mid afternoon, like 2, 3 o'clock, and you can get to where you need to go. And while I'm in the store delivering and doing stuff like that, then people are rushing around trying to get home or get to the restaurant, whatever. And while they're there, I'm sneaking out of town, getting back where I need to go. And then they're rushing around trying to get everything as I'm pulling in the yard and parking. I've got it timed in this neck of the woods anyway. I've got it timed to where I can skip around all that traffic. Well, and some of y'all know we have been house hunting, and we've had our first heartbreak. We found a house that was perfect, 3 bedroom. The master bath had a big jacuzzi tub in it. So Trucker, when he got home, could sit down in a big tub of water and just relax. Well, come to find out, it wasn't actually a home. It was a mobile home that was set on a permanent foundation. And unfortunately, the lender won't lend money for a mobile home. But man, even the yard on it had enough room. I could pull the truck and trailer both in and turn them around and park in the front yard. It was perfect, the perfect house. And but it's like the realtor said. Now that she knows exactly what we need, and that fit everything we needed. Now that she's seen it and she knows what we need, she knows what to look for and put our name in the pot before she even talks to us. So, but yeah, it was perfect, man. And it was just far enough out I could step out my back door and not have to worry about the neighbors seeing me as I took a leak. It was out there. Had land around it. It was been suitable to buy and maybe have some raise some cattle. In my way there, big truck. Oh yeah, with produce you gotta get it. Go late at night. Start late at night. That way you're getting that produce there right as the store's opening and stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, I don't haul any produce or fresh meat or nothing like that. I haul dairy products and frozen goods. So My trailers have three different compartments that I can put at different temperatures, and I'll go from one compartment that's 32 degrees to another compartment that's negative 20. And summertime it's nice because you get in that negative 20 and you just lean against the wall and oh. Has anybody noticed a shortage of fresh beef at the stores, or is it just me? All right, you little sucker. And unfortunately, being Walmart, I can't discriminate, which oh. Yeah, I think our supplier, National Beef out of Dodge City, I think they're running behind now. I think that's why we haven't seen any. I've been talking to a few stores and they haven't been getting any in. Nah, who needs signs? Nobody reads them anyway. Here is St. George. Now, let's see, I'm only 2.5 hours away. I've got 9 hours to get there, so we're going to take a little detour and make sure I get St. George here as I leave the state. Leaving the great state of Utah. We're going to. There's what I wanted to do right there. Unlock St. George. Oh, I see a question mark. We're going to go get that question mark. Let's see, I do fresh chicken out of the one down there in Knoll every night. Are you kidding me? It's a roundabout. Did they really have to put a roundabout in the game? Maybe for raising them. You come to Dodge City, Kansas, you'll swear them down. That's a slaughter state. And trust me, the flies that hang out there, they hang out in gangs. You stay at the truck stop, you wake up the next morning, you'll see 5 of them parked right next to your door waiting for you to open it. Hmm. Green with a dinosaur sitting out front. I wonder what station that could be. Boop, 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 boop. Port of entry. Yeah. Oh, I got a green light. Get to go. Yay. FedEx. Keep it on your side. There's the Virgin River. In case you're wondering why I got a little quiet, I am actually dropping off a mountain right now. Oh, breakdown. And now we're climbing the other side, getting out. I'll go for it. Oh. I'll go for it, Miss Mary. Well, none of us will blame you. That area right there, actually, really, in real life, you can't tell it that you're going downhill and uphill. There's a continental divide right there, and it seems like you're going on flat land or kind of uphill as you're going toward that river. And you see, at one point, you seem like you're going downhill pretty steep, but if you let go of the accelerator, you come to a stop. It's really weird how the pitch of the land there in real life, it throws you off. That plane there. So I'm gonna pull over here a second, see if I can get him on. See if I can get him in view here, cause it's a stunt plane over there. Ah, where'd he go? Where'd he go? There's gotta be a way to go over and we can watch him. La Viva Las Vegas. And there's a lot of people going to Vegas. One getting on, one beside me. Oh, let's see here. What else is going on? Oh, I told y'all my dog ran away. Uh, I did find out where she went. She wound up with a family in a neighboring town where she ran away at, and she has a big yard to run around in now and everything. And I talked to him and I told him, her being a whippet, she wants to run. I know this. Being on a truck is not the life for her. And without us having the room right now, I told them if they wouldn't mind, they could go ahead and keep her, and that way she have her yard to run around in. So she's happy. She's got a big yard to run around in, and the kid seems to have taken a shine to her really well. So I'm a firm believer in your pet. Your pets pick you. You don't pick your pets. I was just a means by which she traveled. One more mile to my destination here in Prim, Nevada. And you know what? I'm feeling some growing pains. That's right. We need to go get us another terminal. And we need to buy another truck. Get another driver going. Make that money. Alright. Get in here and get this delivered. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Gonna make it right. Make it right. Make it right. Make it right. Oh yeah. She said her and that kid are thick as thieves now. So, and I can't separate a little girl from a dog. I can't do it. They were worried she had medical issues, so they were really happy to hear from me. To know she didn't have any medical issues. She was up on all her shots and everything. They were so. I didn't think about it, and a friend of mine back home said, "Why don't you check the local lost and found on Facebook?" And sure enough, there was the post the next morning after I delivered. Somebody had found her. So I messaged them, let them know, yeah, she's had all her shots. She's somewhat trained, not completely, but all right. Let's find the closest terminal location. Nope, I ain't doing the cat. Mm-mm. No cat. Sorry, Miss Mary. I just can't do the cat. Mm-mm. I had a cat on the truck one time, and if they aren't started as a kitten and they're an older cat, they I don't know what it is, but a dog can look out the window and sit there and watch the trees and everything go by. A cat, for some reason, cannot look out the window and fathom why everything's moving past them. I don't understand it. I've actually seen cats go crazy being put on a truck like that. Besides that, the only cat I can get my wife to part with sheds like crazy. He's a long hair. He's not a Himalayan, but he's a long hair man. He sheds like crazy. Besides that, litter box in the truck, no, nope, not doing the kitten. Nope, mm-mm. I'm not doing the cat. No. The only other pet I would consider even getting would be a macaw. And that's just simply because I could teach it to talk on the CB. Now, you want me to get a purse dog. Them little things are snacks for dogs that would be my kind of dog. One bite, just gone. Now, come on now. You know, having a macaw would be on the truck would be awesome. Come on, think about it. I mean, how many times you gonna hear a bird say 10-4 on the CB? I mean, come on. My truck just rammed into that wall. It rammed into that yellow pole. Typical Swift driver. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we still got a good little chunk there. You know what? Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. I'll bump this up to a large. And let's see here. Well, I know we got a local dealer here. Where's he? That's gonna be him right there. I bet you it's a Volvo dealer. How much you gonna bet? I'm gonna make a right here and get somewhere in this roadway. That's one of the achievements. You gotta have all the roadways discovered, which means you gotta drive down every single stretch. Yeah, I can see it now. I get a bird teach it to talk. First thing it says is, "What's up, Jackwagon?" Take him inside the terminal, and all he does is look around and go, "Ah, fuck, it's a Swift driver." Yeah, I'm probably gonna get flagged. I'm a truck driver. You never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. I was coming out of Northwest Arkansas the other night, and eh, this flatbed I'm running empty. Of course, I got the reefer on because I'm heading for a backhaul, and I want the reefer on so they can see it works. So I leave it on as I'm pulling in, you know. Well, I got the reefer on, I got the back door closed up and sealed like I'm supposed to, and everything. We're coming out of Bella Vista, climbing them hills, and I'm passing him. And sure enough, as soon as, yep, I told you to be a Volvo dealer. As soon as I get beside him and he sees that Swift on the door, what's he do? He speeds up. He just ran that red light. No dog it. Anyway, what's he do? He speeds up so that I can't pass him. Well, we hit the next hill, and I double tap my accelerator and put in passing gear. And now, when I put in passing gear on my truck, it'll run up to 71, 72 mile an hour. So here I am climbing that hill at 70 mile an hour, empty, and he's looking at everything thinking I'm loaded. All I hear on the CB is, "What is in that Swift truck?" I said, "Driver, while they weren't looking, I snuck an extra squirrel under the hood." He started laughing. He says, "Boy, this is so a sight to see." I said, "Well, whatever you do, don't tell your boss." He said, "Why is that?" I said, "Because the next thing he'll ask you is, can you piss in this cup for me?" uh, you know what? I don't like Volvos. But, you know what? That should already be the big cabin. Yep. Alright. You know what? We're going to try one out just to see. I haven't driven one yet in game. I really don't like them, but, you know. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Nope, gotta do the color. Gotta do the color. Let's see, what? There's the bright yellow, rose gray, brown. Mary Lizzie, I don't like this one. The violet. Uh-huh. An extra squirrel. Just a couple of squirrels trying to catch a nut. Anyway. Dark green, gray. There's the white. Gold. No. Sovereign blue. I kind of like that. Carolina green. The pearl red. Lemon gray. Autumn red. Seared hand, and then of course the customs. Union, huh? Hmm. No. Stripes. Alright, time to chrome this thing out. I am secure enough in my masculinity to do this. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. I just feel like doing something different, man. I don't know. Alright. You got all that done. Go to the interior. Identify as an Oreo. Trailer, trailer. Arizona trailer. Any jobs? Don't think I have. Nope. So here's what we will do. Alright, now that's a good looking truck. There we go. Alright. Oh, now we need something to haul. Mama. Oh, Vegas. Let's see here. Where we want to go? We want to go to Oregon. Still stay here in Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, California, Oregon, Washington. Where we want to go, people? Y'all pick a state. We'll go there. South Dakota is not opened yet, my friend. As a matter of fact, Idaho here and Colorado here will be the next two states. South Dakota's right here, so. Oh, y'all don't know. Oi. Oy vey. Washington, huh? That one gets us to Washington, but it's a rush load. Salem, Oregon, Bend, Oregon. Don't really want to take a rush load. Carson City. Get over to Carson City. It's going south. It goes to Ogden. Oxnard. Colorado is not yet open. It should be coming out. I was reading in the forums. That should be coming. That state should come out sometime in the next couple of months. These guys really take their time getting these maps out. They want to get the scenery and everything right, which I commend them for that. What's up, Mr. Lone Pine? How are you doing today? Wait, something isn't right. Oh, my lights changed. Mm-hmm. There, much better. Okay. UTAH? Where did everybody come from? Really? Well, it is Utah. I mean, hey, you're telling me. Vegas. You gotta love it. All because of that guy, a street sweeper. Get to the bottom of that. Well, night green, green, green. There we go. Oh, kiss my tail. Well, let's check out the inside of this cab here. Got an outside temperature. I had a green light, dude. Really? I get charged for the accident. What the hell? No, Devontae, they just put you in a group with a bunch of other people. I know people who's been over to Africa and they'll tell you, don't ask me where I was because I couldn't even spell it. Ugh, God, they sent me to a neighborhood market. Cargo has been loaded. Dude, you better hold it. Well, we're gonna head up to Oregon. I got addresses. Okay, you're missing which ones? Maine, way too cold. Vermont, overrated. New Hampshire, yeah, I blinked. I missed that one. Washington State, that's a little rocky. Oregon, a little hilly. Cabbage, gotta love it. Alaska, too freaking cold. Hawaii, kind of overrated too. Two more provinces in Canada. You know what? You beat me there because I've never been to Canada. Wait, take that back. I did go into Toronto one time and right back out. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And keep getting me on the speeding violations. I don't care. Uh, hmm. Well, I'm in it now. Here go the psycho, so I might as well take my licking. I'm in the wrong lane. It's all discussing. Anybody recognize where we're at? That would be the Bellagio. Hey, dude. I'm sightseeing over here. What the heck? Never been to Europe. Never really had a want to. I mean, I know it's the old country, but yeah. Yeah, they got one of those in Vegas, too. Unfortunately, that was the old strip down in Vegas. They covered it over, and now you got to walk the whole thing. I remember going to a show at the Pirates Bay when they still had the street performances. Oh, man. That was a long time ago. If I was to go anywhere over there, I'd want to go to Ireland. Ah, the Mona Lisa and her famous smile. Did that, and I had a little song run through my head real quick. And you hit him in the rear, grab another gear, still pulling the victory lane. He's going the way I'm going. This does not bode well. Let's say Carton or Cartoon Club. Oh, speed up, man. Come on. Ew. I stayed a couple of days in Laredo Nueve one time. That was a fun couple of days. By the time I got back to my truck, company had almost wrote me off. Yeah, they thought I up and disappeared in Mexico. I wasn't in Laredo, Texas. I was in Laredo Nueve, across the border into Mexico. Buddy of mine took me down there. He knows the federales really well. and he'll take you on tours down there. Thing is, you give him $5 when you before you cross the border, and that $5 is so he could bribe the cops to get you out of trouble in case something happened. Yeah, you could say that. We went across the border there and had a few other drivers with us, and they were sitting there talking about they need to make their border crossing by 6 a.m. Well, if you're from down there, you know the border crossing agent don't open until 8:30, 9 o'clock. So the next morning after we got back, I walked in for get something to drink, some breakfast about 6. There's some trucks all lined up. We brought them back that night before and poured them in the truck. I come back out. It's about 7:30. I walk over and knock on the doors, wake them up. Oh, what time is it? It's about 7:30. Oh shoot, I gotta go. Man, look at this guy. Might have a little rain coming up. Yeah, I can't get Mama to travel by plane anymore. She took a flight back when the kid was a baby. The stewardess just swear up down that was the best baby they ever seen. Never made a peep on the plane. He never cried, man. He was a tough little boy. But that's gonna be our waypoint there, where we stop for the night. But now she had to take a flight out of Oklahoma City up to Chicago, meeting connecting, met up with her mom out of Florida, and then they flew into Des Moines. Just cheaper to do it that way. And on their way back, they went back to O'Hare, and she was fixing to turn around and reboard the same plane she just got off of to come back to Oklahoma City. And as they were standing on the gangway, uh, she looked over at the engines and looked at her mom and says, "Is that on fire?" Because there was smoke coming from one of the engines. And it wasn't 2 seconds. She said it wasn't 2 seconds later. There was an announcement the flight was delayed because of engine trouble. But she threw such a fit with the airline that at first they called the cops. And when the cops got there and saw what was going on, they were supposed to have a direct flight straight back to OK City. So the baby formula and all her money and everything was still it was in the luggage. Well, she threw such a fit with the airline. When they called the cops. Cops got there and heard what was going on. They looked at the airline and said, "Y'all have to be nuts." They said, "I don't blame her for throwing a fit. You need to get this woman her bag so she can feed her baby, at least." They ended up putting her in a 5-star hotel suite with uh, courtesy car, so she would be able to come back for her flight the next morning. Even upgraded her because she threw such a fit. And she sent me pictures of the hotel suite, man. It was a nice. I looked at her and I said, "Baby, I'm taking you with me more places." They brought her bag so she could get the baby formula and everything out, and ended up taking her bag to the hotel room and everything. This was back before all the stricter guidelines and stuff, so the baby formula was fine then. It it was one of their rules. They wouldn't let her take her baggage because she was supposed to be catching a connecting flight the next morning. So for security reasons, supposedly, they wouldn't let her have her baggage so she could try to sneak something in or whatever. Was the whole thing behind it. Like I said, when the cops got there and they heard what was going on, they told the airline straight up they were freaking nuts. She had a legitimate reason for needing her bag, and y'all they were going to deny her the right to feed her child. Oh, oh, come on, people! I'm starting to get tickets now because I'm so sleepy. Come on, y'all are a joke. You'd have to ask her that one. I asked the same question. I think it had something to do with the TWA rules with the carry-ons because it was a powder. Come on, where's it at? There it is. All right. And here we go. We're going to go make another round. Oh, 12:30. Yeah, ever since that flight, she will not take a plane. We have to drive or boat it anywhere. Keeping it to myself, being nice today. Oh, I just got a message. Let me be right back. I gotta check this message real quick. See what they're trying to tell me. Oh, it's nothing. It was nothing. Our safety guy has turned into a yes man, and every time he turns around, he's getting one of these freaking messages from him. Oh, you know, I don't understand something. They started yesterday by handing out uh, hand sanitizer, and I understand some people's want for it. They want to rub their hands in it once every hour. I understand that. It would be just as effective. When I wake up in the morning, I go in, do my thing, I wash my hands. When I go in to get my paperwork, I do something, I wash my hands. Well, after I make my first delivery, there's a bathroom right there. I wash my hands. Why do I need hand sanitizer if I could have the ability to wash my hands regularly? I don't understand. So I've got it in here, and so far I've used it to clean my steering wheel. Climbing stairs to work in the attic. Yeah, yep. Oh, I feel you. Last night I got back here. Man, yesterday was a run. As soon as my brake was up, I was moving. Picked my load up, drove nonstop to Tulsa, delivered half my load there. Then from there, drove nonstop over to Northwest Arkansas. My 30-minute break that I'm supposed to have after the first 8 hours was spent in the dock getting unloaded. Uh, by the time I got back out of the truck, I sent my message off, went to Knoll, picked up, and stopped once to get something for supper. When I got back to the yard last night, I had about 40 minutes left to dry on my drive line. About an hour left on my 14. I pretty much did yesterday non-stop. By the time I got back here, my hips and lower back was hurting so bad from sitting in that seat. Yeah, I can understand you right now, Mary. Oh, and the fact that my seat's broke right now ain't helping much either. Although I did get it fixed somewhat. I grabbed my pry bar out of the side box, got the pins back in the railing where they're supposed to be, so it sits a little more level. Now I just got to get it back in the rollers, and it'll be back where it's supposed to be. But I need to figure out a way to keep it going from side to side. That's what's taking it out of the rollers and letting it drop down. Right now, so that it don't slip out again, it's sitting all the way on the floor, which isn't good on the knees. The It's got little plastic rollers under there for the uh, pins, and being a bigger guy, uh, being a fluffy, put it like that. Plastic don't hold up too well after 400,000 miles. So they finally a couple of the plastic rollers under there finally gave way and cracked in half. So it allowed the pins that they were sitting in to slip out of the railing. What they should be doing is changing my seat with the passenger side seat because they're exactly the same for that reason, in case they break. What? I thought I had to make a turn. Did I turn the wrong way? I must have. Let's just use the farm here to turn around. Yes, I'm fluffy. I haven't walked into an amusement park yet, and some kid look up and go, "Damn!" Okay, so oh, I'm supposed to turn this little road back here. Okay, I got you. I missed a turn. Winnemucca. It's amazing how a little bit of rain can make you hurt so bad, isn't it? You know, it's going to be interesting when they get this map over to Oklahoma to see some of the city names they come up put in there. I mean, we got stuff like Tonopah, Okmulgee, Nowata, Ogapa, Quapaw. Or my favorite, Chickasha. Poto. There's another good one. Mr. Reaper has made an appearance. How are you doing, sir? Good morning. Well, good afternoon, actually. What is up, brother? Just for the Reaper Nation, there we go. Mr. Reaper in the house. Oh, lovely Saturday project, cleaning out the garage. Yeah, how much stuff have you burnt so far? The pile is large. Yeah, back at the house I had in Oklahoma, I looked in the garage one time and I asked the wife if I could just set the whole thing on fire. That take care of two problems and two birds with one stone there. And you got to post some pictures of those. I want to see these gold wings, man. Okay, Miss Mary. Well, Mr. Reaper, we are on our way to the Great Northwest, heading up to Oregon and Washington. We have discovered every town in Utah. Now we're going to go work up there and work our way down the coast. And we're almost to that point where we can just tootle around and tour. Make our destination the next town. There you go buying toys again. And yes, you are not mistaken. For the first time, I am driving a Volvo. Not very happy with him. You can't customize the interior too much. That's about the White Sands area out here. Well, I'm doing the best I can, but I got to read chat too. Texting and driving, I say Blue Mountain Pass. Oh, whatever. It reminds me of the night I got down there at the chicken plant. The guy kept telling me where to go and everything. I got out and I said, I know I've been gone for a couple of days, but do you not recognize me? He says, man, you'd be surprised at how many guys come in here every day and we have to tell them what to do every time. I was like, I work at Swift. No, I wouldn't. Excuse me. Oh, just getting woke up here. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon my time. Oh, gonna have to get started here soon, I guess. Got an easy run today, and being Saturday, I know when I get down there to that chicken plant, that load's gonna be ready. I just gotta pick it up and go. Well, we should be getting out of Nevada here pretty soon, I would think. Well, thank you, Mr. Devante. Thank you for stopping by. We'll catch you next time, brother. Man, I think we've talked about just about everything under the sun today. Hey, Ripper, I was going to ask you up there in PA, have y'all noticed a lack of beef products up in there? You know, by the time we get to the drivers, we get to stop at a store when our day's done. You know, we go in and try to get something to cook or something. No, whatever, 7 mile an hour, whatever. By the time we get to go into the store, about all we can pick up is a pork product or some ground beef, and steaks and pot roast and stuff like that. Kind of on the thin side. There's some green gas. We're getting up in that northwest corner now. I think he did that on purpose. Hmm. Yeah, like I said, we were just trying to find out if it's just down here in this area or what's going on. We were talking about, I mean, another driver was talking about it yesterday. Uh-oh. Somebody didn't prospect before they dug, apparently. Oh. Yeah, my typical Saturday run came through, so I should be done early tonight. Oh, and while she's not here, Reaper, we're going to have to do something special on the 10th. That is Miss Mary's 1 year anniversary and Mother's Day. So, we're going to have to do something, a blowout type of thing for her on that day. You know what I mean? Oh, another update. Now, I was talking to my music guy. All right, brother. Get to it. I'll holler at you later. Well, I was talking to my music guy and gave him my ideas on the intro song, and he's working on that. And a friend of mine who is still under his stay at home orders right now down in Arkansas told him about the dimensions of my truck and what I wanted to do with the steering wheel and everything. And he's working on a platform for the sleeper of the truck so I can hook up a steering wheel and stuff. I know I'm going to regret asking this. Welcome back, Miss Mary. Ooh, reading jet. Look at there. Yeah, we get a lot of that nowadays, don't we? Thank you for calling Quickie Mart. And may I help you? My name is Apu. Bend, Oregon. Oh, what was I saying? I had something I was going to say. I forgot now. Oh, I was going to ask. Where's your brother from another mother? Where's Bar at? He'd be having a fit right now watching me do this. Oh, should I say it? Should I not? Should I say it? Should I not? Should I say it? Should I not? Oh, oh, hello. You have coffee pharmacy? No, we don't have no egg rolls. What's that? You need fried rice? Oh, you call wrong number. Sad part is I can hear that played out in my head as I said it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You eat everything you buy. You go home now. You eat too muchy. You know what? Back in my prime, back when I was in high school, we actually had a Chinese buffet, and as the football team, we all got together and we go down there every weekend. And we go down there every weekend. One weekend, I actually remember the guy who owned the place walking out as we're coming in, and all I hear is, Oh shit! I go broke today. Well, by God, he needs to join. At least see one of my streams. I don't think he's been to one yet. I'd make him have fits doing this. Lord knows, I watched Black Dog and I went off. Oh, what the hell? They want me to put it in there. Oy vey. Yeah, I've stepped over and tried to talk to him. He never say anything. I didn't hear nothing either in the background, so I don't know what was going on. Holy crap! You see that? 1.1 million. Oh crap! Yeah, we're gonna put some new trucks here. Okay. Is there a dealership close? No, there is a terminal. You know what? Let's go to Eugene would be the closest one. There's one up here. I'll be honest with you. I like the Mac dealership Mac's a lot better. I'm going back to a Mac. I'm gonna go flat top this time. What do you think? Flat top? Yeah, let's go flat top this time. Horsepower. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, let's see what kind of paint jobs we can put on this thing. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, mira allí. Oh, me likey. A bulldog with a pedigree. There's definitely a lot more options on the Mac. Well, I need to put drivers in those trucks. All right. 1.3. So I need to uh, Hire some people to put in these trucks. Um, oh. Think about what I need to do here. Oh, okay. Come on, people. Gotta get this light. Gotta go buy another garage. Come on. There we go. Now you're all good, Miss Mary. I'm just spending money I don't have, doing the usual thing. Oh. Yeah. You know, when this game first started, those trains were just the engine running across the tracks. I am glad to see that they have improved that significantly. I think the more and more the map that opens up, the bigger those trains are going to get. Man, I have spent a lot of money so far. Yeah, we're going to do this. It started with California. Let me look at the map. See if I can remember here. I think there was only 3. Yeah, California, Nevada, and Arizona were the first 3 maps, and they're slowly working their way across. So next is Colorado here, and Idaho. Then after that, I think it's going to be Wyoming and Montana, which would bring a good balance to the map. But eventually, they are going to work their way all the way across. So. Texas will probably be one project in itself because it is so large. And I got mail. Oh, it's the real estate agency. Now I don't even have to go to the towns. I can just go here and purchase the garages. All right, let's get out of here. And I am going to need to take a nap, so you know what? of here. Alright, we are in Kennewick. Alright, what's wrong with Kennewick? Oh, let's see here. Bunch of stuff going to Arizona, Nevada, California. Coos Bay. Olympia. Vancouver. Spokane. Let's go to Spokane. Or Spokane. Yeah, let's say Spokane. The Spokane word. Oh, Lord. I just noticed something. There's a whole garage full of Kenworths. All right. Excuse me. Make this quick run to Spokane, and then I think I'm going to have to get busy. That ice cream is not going to deliver itself. That's for sure. Oh, look at this bridge. Let's drive out here to get this thing. Yeah, I definitely like the Mack truck better. The in-game Mack truck. Got people outside my truck talking really loud. I can hear them. Boy, I hate them little sensors up in them windshields. I got one in my real life truck, and them things go off every 5 seconds. I'm surprised. They're talking pretty loud. Whoa. Hey, Cargo Market. Okay, that one's going to Yakima. It's actually kind of closer, isn't it? Huh. Let's go there. Well, while I'm here, I just figured something. So there's a roadway over here that needs to be discovered. Let's go out this way. There we go. Alright, 98 miles. And my phone's going off. Again. I think I follow too many people. Oh, that little fender bender to tie up all that lane. Really? Yeah, let me go down around, back around to it again. No, we ain't doing that. I dug it. Stay in the straight lane. Straight line. Straight lane. Yeah, you can tell I'm trying to get wore out. Yakima. Huh? You know, they always put it in a spot where you can't do a pull through. It's not real life. Real life, you'd be able to do pull throughs in some of these. Alright, we got that one done. Now, folks, let's see here. Who is live right now? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Boy Gaming. Boy Gaming is up. Thought I saw a thing for, let's see, Kevin over at APG. Boyd. Tell you what, I'm going to drop a link here. We'll go over and show Mr. Kevin some love. Be sure to give him a raid. That was the right one, wasn't it? I believe so. Yep. We'll go give Mr. Kevin some love. Give him a little convoy action. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be discovering the great state of Washington. And until next time, happy trails.